right, we got UFC Noche. It's a fight night. Diego Lopes and Gene Silva. Honestly, Silva's looked like a world beater. Everyone he's come across, he's hit him and he's hit him hard. He's only got 2 losses. He's undefeated in the UFC. But on the other side, you have Diego Lopes, and he comes out like a bat out of hell. He's coming out swinging. His only losses are to 2 very good fighters in the UFC. Besides that, he's put hands on a good amount of people. Right now, they have Silva as the favorite. If you're looking to make some money, this might not be a bad fight to make someone with Lopes. I think he's sitting at a plus 200 dog right now. They're both fighting out of Brazil. There's going to be a massive height advantage for Lopes in this fight. He's coming in at 5'11". We got Silva coming in at 5'7". I swear he looks a little taller than that in the cage, but that's a pretty significant height advantage. However, the reach difference isn't too bad. You got 72 versus 69, 3 inches. It does matter, but it's not anything too crazy. It's not John Jones-esque reach. Lopes is coming off a loss, and then he has 4 wins before that, where Silva's just honestly beating the shit out of everybody he's come up against. That Bryce Mitchell fight was pretty good on his part. So if you look at the way both these fighters fight, Silva almost seems more patient. He's going to come out, he's going to look for that kill shot, and when he hurts you bad, but he'll let fighters get up, he'll joke around a little bit, but for some reason he doesn't like Diego Lopes. I don't think he will do his usual knock you down and then give you a high five. You know, the fighting nerds, they're all kind of nice people. I don't think we'll see that out of Silva this weekend. I think he's going to come out and he's going to look to hurt Diego and he's going to look to put him away early. A mistake he could make is hurting Lopes and then jumping into his guard. That could be a really bad mistake. We haven't seen much of Silva's grappling. He did put Mitchell away by a ninja choke, I believe. That was pretty nasty. Not a lot of people do that to Bryce Mitchell. But we haven't seen his grappling truly tested. We've seen Lopes grapple with a lot of people, man. I mean, I believe it was Sadiq Youssef. He put him down, grappled a little bit with Volk. He was looking good. I believe he dropped Volk as well. When Diego swings, he swings with 100% bad intentions behind everything he throws, and you really got to look out for his left hook. I believe he put Brian Ortega out and then woke him back up with a 2-piece combination. That was pretty nasty. A lot of people think Gene's going to be the stronger guy, or John, whatever you want to call him. They think he's going to be the stronger guy, but I don't know. Diego Lopes, he's pretty strong, and the way that he works his jiu-jitsu, he looks really strong in there. When he hits people, they just crumble. So Lopes is going to come out swinging hard in the first round. I think he's going to look to get an early finish. I think Silva's going to meet him straight in the middle of the octagon, and these boys are just going to throw down. It's a great fight. I have this I'm leaning towards Lopes. Seems like Lopes is the more well-rounded fighter with higher level of experience. The only high-level fighter that Silva has fought has been Bryce Mitchell, which he's good, don't get me wrong. I believe he just went out and fought Saeed Nurmagomedov, if I'm correct, and he looked pretty good out there and edged out a decision victory. But with guys like Diego Lopes, you have to worry about his striking and his grappling. Super nasty jiu-jitsu. Silva didn't have to worry about that when he was fighting Bryce. Bryce doesn't have great striking. His grappling's elite, but I don't think it's as good as Diego Lopes. I think Bryce Mitchell is more of a stalling grappler. He'll sit there and hold you. Yeah, he has a finish by twister, but he's not some guy that's attacking crazy submissions constantly or has some crazy submission defense. I think Lopes does. Lopes is probably going to take this fight incredibly serious coming off that loss to Volkanovski. He has a bad taste in his mouth. He wants to get back in there. Gene Silva's just a dog, man. He comes out there and he looks to kill. Everything in his way he looks to destroy. And he's looked like a world beater lately. He has. You can't take that from him. Personally, I don't like the guy. I think he's kind of an arrogant asshole, but when you're looking at stuff like this, you can't be biased. So being unbiased, I think Gene Silva's going to give Diego Lopes some problems, but I think Lopes will edge the fight out. I think Lopes has a great chance of catching him early. And if he does, that's bad news for Silva. Lopes is a nasty finisher. When he smells blood, he goes in for the kill, and he gets it most of the time. And the only problem I could say with Diego Lopes in this fight is he does this weird thing where he grabs his neck. He has this tick, I believe. I'm not sure what it's from. I don't think he has like Parkinson's or anything like that, but he has a weird tick where he grabs his neck, and I think he's going to get caught with it. But at the same time, I thought that about Dustin Poirier for the longest time. Poirier would always pull his shorts up, and I'd really be thinking, man, if he gets caught pulling those shorts up, it could be trouble for him. But he hadn't. I don't think he ever has, actually. This is a true 50-50 fight. They have Lopes as the dog, plus 200 for some reason. I think he's faced way better competition, but Silva's looked like a world beater. You got to give it to him. He's looked great out there. His grappling looked pretty good. His striking's phenomenal. He did bad things to, I forget his name. I think the French guy, Jordan, did gross things to him. Went out there, finished Bryce Mitchell, super nasty. So if you want to make some money this weekend, throw a couple on Diego Lopes. It's a true 50-50 fight. You got to look out for Gene Silva's straight punches, and you got to look out for Lopes finishing this fight on the ground after he hurts you. Other than that, not much of a reach advantage, about 3 inches. I don't think it'll play into the fight that much anyway because Lopes doesn't really use his reach when he fights. He fights on the front foot and he comes in, he swings hooks. So it's a great fight. UFC Noche, they're really doing their thing out there, and you want to make some money, throw a couple on Lopes, see how it goes.